Welcome to QFloors 6.0. This video is an overview of the new features that you can find in version 6.0. The first thing that you'll notice is up at the top of the screen where we used to have 5 buttons, we now have 6. The leads button is brand new for us. It's the first time we've added something like this since we've started QFloors. And really this screen has to do with everything that happens before you make a sell, or everything pre-invoice or pre-proposal. I like to call it our sales productivity module because it really is aimed at helping your sales and your sales management become more efficient. In here we track things like are things getting followed up on with leads? Is all the proper information getting collected with a lead? How are we tracking our advertising, and is our advertising being effective? Are the people coming in looking for the things that we're advertising? So it has to do with all those kind of things. We also have what we call an ups system in here that can track the ups. If you don't know what that is, you'll have to listen to one of our other videos. And going along with all this, we also have a sample tracking program that's better than the one we had before, and we can get into that later. This acts as a sales funnel. If you've ever heard of programs like ACT or Goldmine, CRM type programs, Salesforce.com, this has many of the same types of features as one of those, where you can produce a sales funnel here on the left hand side and be able to push the things that are the most important to be paying attention to the top of the list. So real briefly, that's what our leads button does. We also have this dashboard up here. You can click on the menu, or you can hit the F5 button and it pops up what we call our dashboard. On the right hand side of the window we have our contact manager. In 6.0 we have added the features to be able to put in whatever kind of contact that you might have that you may need to keep track of, more like a Rolodex. In our older version we were just keeping track of customers and vendors, and now we've extended that to be anything really, personal or business, and it will keep track of people whether they bought or did not buy from you. And so that's a different thing. On the left hand side we have our task list. This is similar to like an Outlook task list. It will allow you to create tasks for yourself or for other people in the future or currently, and it'll pop up reminders and things of that nature. And it will also allow you to track who's following up on certain things, so that there are notes that are put in by date and time, and you can kind of see the history of where things are happening and how things are getting followed up on. So that's what that is. We also have instant messaging in here now. You can click on new message here and send a message to anybody that's in QFloors as a user, and when they log on it'll pop up the message form, or if they're already on the system it'll just pop right onto their screen. That's the dashboard. And we also have the ability to do what's called the Control F feature, which is a QuickBooks feature. If you hit Control F on any of our screens, it will allow you to do what we call an advanced search, where you can basically search for any type of information that's found in the QFloors database. When I do Control F here, it would allow me to find things in the leads section. If I go to invoices and do Control F, the screen looks a little bit different, but you're still searching for all different kinds of information. So we'll teach you more about that later on also. We have extended our promotional pricing features in QFloors. So now when you get promotional pricing from your vendors, or if you want to set it up by yourself, that promotional pricing will be what it pops up in the purple screen over here, and if it is a promotional price, you'll be able to see it turns it a different color, and so we're able to handle those promotional pricings, which is date sensitive. Now, we also have what's called a B2B change report. When you do a B2B download, there you have the opportunity to save a report that will keep all the changes that are made during that current B2B update. We also have a new status on our QFloors invoice, which is called back order. Well, we have hold here, sorry. The hold status, which what this does is if you turn something onto the hold status, it will not put that item in invoice confirmation, but will allow the other items on the invoice to go onto the invoice confirmation list. So it's basically allowing you to create an order and being able to hold back certain products off of the invoice confirmation list. When you get over on the invoice confirmation list, there is a hold button here that if you click on it, it will show you every item that you've put on hold. So that's what that feature is. I mentioned back order. If you look into the statuses on your products, there is a back order status now, and it will show back order on your invoices if something is on back order. Not only will it do that, but it also sends messages. QFloors will send a message if something's on back order. It'll send it back to the salesperson, letting them know that something has been placed on back order, or if it comes off of back order. Another feature that is new we're ready for it, but the mills are still working on it. Just talked to them the other day. I think at least Mohawk and Shaw, possibly Beaulieu, will be up with this feature before the end of the summer. And what it is you can come to a product, any product, for a specific company, click on the check inventory button, and it will show you all the inventory at their warehouse. Also, you have the check related items button. For any item, if you hit that, it will show you like all the trim pieces or moldings or whatever goes along with that item, and allows you the opportunity to put those onto the QFloors invoice. We also have another printing feature in here. Let's hit save here. You'll notice that there's a terms button here now. If you click on that, it will actually print the terms out on the customer invoice. It gets those terms from the customer setup, where it shows what the interest is and what the net due is for that customer. And then we also have the California Stewardship Assessment Program. That is something that we'll explain in more detail if you need to, but that's mostly just for the California people that would need that. That's a quick overview for the things that are in this version, and we will make a more detailed video for each of these items. Thank you.